Assalamu alaikum, my dear student. Today we are going with the Linux operating system. We already gone and discussed about the various operating system. So one of the operating system is our Linux, which we will be learning it about. Okay, first let me start up with. Before going, we should know what is operating system. What is operating system? It is such a way that you having a control with hardware and the application, means you are interacting or you having the interface between the application or the hardware, or between the user or the hardware, means user will use the application, that's why he is interacting with the hardware. Now let me go, just see, I'm just circling the mouse, means we are having, I am giving, until unless a operating system is installed or the software of operating system is installed, this mouse or keyboard or the monitor will not be working. Understood? A program that manages the system memory and other resources, means all the hardware resources are maintained with the help of a software related to that is called as an operating system. Next, what we have, before learning Linux, we should know about Unix. Unix is one of the, why Unix was built. Already in the previous video, I have told about why Unix was built. Unix was one of the operating system which have multitasking, multi-user can work with her, and many other things were there. And means more important thing that with the help of Unix system, there will no virus enter into your computer system or your PC get hangs. So Unix was made for the purpose of that you can go with the multitasking of without any interrupted with the virus, that is. And after that they feel that the use of Unix was little bit small, lower version, so they have taken the upper version, that they derived the upper version which was known as Linux. Okay, now I'm showing you the introduction to GNU and Linux. Who invented Linux? Linux was invented by Linus Torvalds, a student working on the Minix wrote the source code for the kernel. That is the kernel is nothing but your operating system working on the all the multitasking perform. Okay, which is available on your internet. The Linux kernel was combined with GNU system, resulting a complete operating system called as Linux, because it was combination of the system and this is a combination of some GNU system, that is graphical also, and so they have made this. Now nearly 90% of the internet was accessed with the help of Linux, because Linux is one of the server which is freely available, so you can work with very easily. You don't have to purchase it. Where Windows, where we have to purchase it, without purchase you can't. There are n number of problems in Windows. Maybe virus will attack on it, so and so on. This, where the Linux operating system, the virus are not able to enter into your system or other things. They are virus protected. That they are having their own virus protected antivirus in their self, inbuilt in their self. This is software operating system that runs about 80% of smartphone. All your smartphones or your Android phones or all these things are work with the help of your Linux operating system. Most of virus in the world run on Windows. You hope no. And most probably these windows are most probably used by the people who having a personal computer, because if they want to see videos and other part of it, then they have to install these windows, because they think windows are very reliable and other but windows are not so reliable. Linux is most of the reliable to the computer system. Next, graphical. Now will be learning the part by part things. Graphical is, what is graphics? Graphic is not but a resolutions which show you the pictures, that is your graphics. And your user, it is an interface between, interacting between or interface between the your electronic device, that is your electronic device will be a mouse and other things, with the visual indicator representation, means you are seeing here this visually, you're visually all this is graphics what we are seeing. It consists of pictures like item, icons and all. Now here you having icon, there's a graphic picture. You will be able to understand with this w means what word file, you are able to get it up. This is the graphic user interface worktop. Hope you understood. Now, next what we are having is Linux CLI commands. Now, you will what is CLI command? What is a CLI command indicates? CLI command is a that is I have shifted one up, but first you know this CLI command. I go with the next part. After graphical user interface, we are going with CLI commands. We should know, but before that, what is a CLI command? That is the main thing we should know. And so, what is a CLI command? CLI commands are nothing but it is a text based interface which is used between the user and the text, that is the line, the command. So let me show you a simple example. When a teacher give you a command, student please be on time, it means you are giving a similarly in computer system also these working or schedules are done up, and this is how it's work up. The command line interface is a text-based user interface used to view and manage the computer files. Command line interface are also called command line user interface because it will be consoling or it will be executing the interface with the help of what commands you, whether to start the computer, whether to close the computer, all these commands we are giving, we are consoling all these things. That is a command line interface. The command line is still used by the software developer to make a software and to configure the computer, install the software, and access the features that are not available in graphical interface. What do you have to do? You see, CLI is still used by the software developer and the system administrator to configure the computer. To install the software means the most of the programmer use the Linux operating system, which help having this CLI command as a command line interface, which shows you how to interact with the text-based user. Later. Okay, now let me show you. First, we will be going with the previous picture. Okay. No, sir. What is the command we are having right now? What you learn. This is the listing command, which is used for listing the directory. That is a direct. What are the directory? What are the folders there in your system that you can use ls command. Then you have the cd. That is a change of folder. Now you are having a path. I am having C drive, D drive, E drive, and I want to from C drive I want to change to D drive. Then we give this CD path name nothing but D drive or C drive or D drive. That's it. CD means it will be go to the root, that is the main part, and there it will be stopped. Means if you have seen the folder, when you open the folder C colon my computer, now directly to the main root it will be moving on that CD dot dot. Okay, copy of the file is there, moving of the another file is there, making the directory of the file is there. These all are the command. Removing the directory, that is removing the folder, clearing the windows, that is CLI command, existing the CLI command, and man command, that is manually showing the which command will be working, showing all the commands manually so that you can work out with the CLI commands. Hope you understood. Now this already we have done with command line interface. Now I'm going with the part by part system hierarchy. What is hierarchy? Do you know what is hierarchy? No, because we will not be able to. But let me show you. I given a simple one. You have n number of birds, and now the birds are classified in birds having all the features, all the birds having, whether they are flying or non-flying, all the features of bird they are having. Now, but they are categorized or they are hierarchy, means a tree will be made that one will be non-flying, one will be flying. Okay, the non-flying what categories or what hierarchy? This is called means the having the from the parent they are derived. That is called hierarchy. Okay, this is the root. Now they are derived here. See. Now bin file essential user command binaries, boot file static files of the boot bootloader, that is device file, It is a configuration file, that is which configure your system, or what the system, how much space it's having, how it will be operating. This all configuration is in the etc. Home file, that is the home directory. Most probably your home directory will be C drive, that is called as home directories. Some of the library which are shared with the users and the end users. Media file, removal of all the medias. Mounted file system, or these all are something which we are having. Okay, sorry that my videos are so you hope understood these things. Okay, this is all that we are having. Next, what we are having, we will be going part by part with the hierarchy. What does the root is a primary, or where the hierarchy of the system is made. Primary hierarchy root and root directory of the entire file. It will be having all the files, directories, and entries and other things into a single. Okay, this is only root user has the right to write under the directory. Means the authenticate person only whose PC, who is operating his computers, he is only having the right to direct the directive whether how to write or not to write. Understand? Root is a root user's home directive, which is not as same as. Now we are a bin. Now bin is there where a binary is, where the binary files are saved. Essential commands of binary, that is concatenate. Cat is nothing but concatenate, listing of file, copying of file. These are some of the things where we are having a bin file. Contain binary executable file, the file which are running. Okay, that we are having extensional files that will be executing. This is what we are having. Common Linux command you need to single user mode and located under the directory. Next, what we are having in that, boot. Now you all know whenever you're having a system which start telling you boot the file, right or wrong? We start telling you boot the file. That is the bootloader files that which having the booting system of your operating system. Okay, these are some example of that. Dave file, this is a device file, means what is the type of device that include terminal device, end to end connection of USB or other device attached to it. Okay, ATSV file is the configuration files required by all programs. Okay, this all contains startup and shutdown shell script. Next, what we are having is a home directories, that is the home file, or the home file is nothing but the root file also we are consider as the home file, where all the directories, all the folder are saved into one system, whatever you that is called. Okay, library files are essential for the binary in bin and others. Okay, and temporary files are nothing but these files are when you start your operating system, some of the file access, and that file in a form of cache is there. And temporary, you want to, that file will not be shown to you, but it will be somewhere in whenever you start your command start operating. They may be severely size restricted. You can omit this file also so that you can escape the space of it. Okay, and next, what we are having as a proc, that is processor files. That is what we have processing, what virtual files are providing processing, how to work with the information of the files, whether to generate the report, whether to generate or populate the system, how the system will be containing the information, and so on. This is your operand. This is a virtual file system with the text information about the resource. This is a Pesuda file system contain information about the running. Means it is having a copy of a file system will contain all the which system you are having a running process. So hope you all the understood the Linux operating system. The benefit of Linux first was Linux is free. All knows when it is free and open source, so anyone can install this operating system. Second, Linux operating system is free from virus, as it is free on, and this system has it already having, it will not allow the other part to be entered into the system. Easy to keep all the software up to date. Linux is flexible and easily customizable. Hope you understood. Excellent support is having, end user support is very nice. So it's having this part of the benefits. So hope you understand the videos and other thing. Thank you for watching my video. Better Please go and subscribe my channel and give a like button to it and press the bell icon. Allah Hafiz.